Good day, this is Graham Bibby here on the 16th of December 2013, and this is a weekly update of what I'm seeing in the market, where I think the overall US stock market is going in this particular week, and just to look at some of the holdings and the market patterns that we've been seeing. You will know from my last report that the S&P, which is the Standard & Poor's 500, so the top 500 stocks in the US, has really since May been finding life quite difficult to go anywhere meaningfully above this 1,700 level. And we've had these declines here, and then we rose up, decline again, rose up, decline, and then eventually we broke out to the upside. This is the breakout where that circle is. This is called a resistance trend line, which resists further movement to the upside, and this is a support trend line. The interesting thing is that bottom, this bottom, and then this bottom over here, they're getting higher. So every time it's declining, there's support coming in at a higher level, higher price if you like. So that is a bullish signal. And then even here, when we're rising to these levels, these peaks are higher than the previous peaks. So it's just indicating people aren't selling out and taking substantial profit until it goes a little bit higher. And then what normally happens is you get the breakout, which we did here, and then you can get a test back of support, which is here, and then we move higher. The thing that's a bit disappointing is the market has been pulling back in the last week, or just over a week. We now need to see it moving up because this is not really that positive. We should be seeing more strength to the upside. Now, if we look at the Dow Jones 30, again, you see a similar pattern here. This is the uptrend support level. This is the resistance levels. We broke out here, and now we're testing back. Now, if I just put another trend line on here, indicating, whoops, sorry, let's get rid of that. Let me just put another trend line on. Quite easy to do. We're back at support levels. This was resistance here, this was resistance here, and when we break up through it and we test back to it, that needs to hold, and we were up marginally on Friday. So we need to see that turn up. Now, if we look at some of our leading stocks over the year, and you can see the yearly trend is great, but we do get these sustained sideways movements like this. We're not always moving up, and we're just going through that long sideways movement now, and we're again 58 is around about the level, 57.70, the level that GNC needs to turn up. So we're watching that closely. Spirit Airlines is one of the stocks that's done very well. Again, we get movements in spurts, and then from here, let's say June to October, it went sideways, then another spurt, and from October to now, it's gone sideways. So there's been little opportunity for gain in that stock. We just come up, there's a few other stocks I want to show you. New Skin, which has been a great darling of ours. Again, sideways movement at the beginning of the year, then rise, sideways movement, and then it's a pretty sustainable move. Although from here to here, which is another 2 months, it was sideways movement. We were correcting back, but we moved up 0.88 on Friday. Now that the market was up 0.1, so it's 8 times what the market did. So that's a good indication. Gilead Sciences, again, you'll see movement sideways for 3 months, even looking quite bearish at this point. Then we broke out to the upside, sideways movement, and then we've been sideways moving for about 2 months. And I would say 71 is a support level, and it was up a very nice 1.61% on Friday when the market was up 0.1. So that's good news. And another stock where the PEG ratio is quite high, but we believe the earnings potential is very high, is Facebook. And Facebook had a terrible launch and declined to below 20, I think somewhere in the region of 18. Well, I signaled a buy at 25, and that went all the way up here and then corrected, broke a stop loss, and then gave another buy more recently at around 47, 48. It's 53, and look, it looks quite powerful, 2.87% up when the market itself was up around 0.1. So this week, I think, is a pretty significant week. We need to see support coming in for the market, and certainly support coming in for our stocks, and expecting an upward movement. I know there is concern about tapering, so that's overshadowing the market. Hopefully that doesn't outweigh the upward movement, and at last we will get a reasonable period of upward movement. So this is Graham Bibby, hoping you enjoyed this update, this brief update. I will be sending you another one within the week, and hopefully that will be followed by good news. So this is Graham Bibby on the 16th of December 2013 saying, have an amazing week.